Hey, are you guys in need of any MUT coins? Look no further than MrMuttCoin.com. They're safe, cheap, and reliable, fast deliveries, and be sure to use code Ryan at checkout to get yourself 10% off. So you know that feeling you get when you're playing a guy and he's kind of, coming back and he might get a touchdown to turn the game around, and you get that clutch interception, user lurk, and return it all the way for a touchdown and make some rage quit. And then you want to get on and you want to enjoy a great promo and have fun and just basically do work in MUT. You're not going to get that here with this promo. Now hear me out. There are some decent things within this Thanksgiving promo. I'm not going to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not going to say it's completely terrible. There are some very, very negative things right now within this promo that I do want to point out, and a couple of positives. So right here is a positive. For playing 25 online games, you will get a grand total of 20 Harvest collectibles. So that's really nice. You'll definitely get 20 Harvest collectibles, and we'll get into why you need those here in a little bit. And not to mention, you will also get 3 every single day for your daily login. Now right here, you can get a free, yes, free 93 overall Michael Irvin just by playing online head-to-head and just by logging in every day to get your collectibles. You also have the ability to upgrade gold Harvest players to get tokens to get this Michael Irvin if you want to do it that route. Now that's great. This is definitely a great part of the promo. Everybody can grind their way up to a 93 overall wide receiver. Definitely awesome. I want to give a big shout out to EA for that. It's always nice to see something that the grinders can actually do and where they don't have to spend money. You're actually able to grind for this Michael Irvin, which will cost you a grand total of 37 Harvest tokens to be able to complete it all the way from scratch. And you'll be able to get that no problem by logging in every day until the promo is over. And if you do have to spend a little bit of coins, it won't be that much at all. So now here we have the Barry Sanders. Now to get this Barry Sanders, you have to put in all of these 91 overall, they're calling them guest of honor players. Now to be able to get these players, you have to complete the set, which does take 8 items here of a different food item player. Now every elite will have a food item on it. So for example, Jordan Poyer does have the pumpkin pie. Of course, they had to implement, all the Thanksgiving items that you eat during the holiday. So you got your pumpkin pies, you got your green beans, you got your mashed potatoes, whatnot. Pierre Garcon right here, he has himself, it looks like, stuffing. So you do have to collect 8 of each of these, and you will get your 91 overall player for, all these guys, Jarvis Landry, Lane Johnson, Chandler Jones. And you put them into the Barry Sanders set, and you get a 95 overall Barry Sanders, which is an amazing card, but it's going to take a lot of coins, and I'm not sure if grinders are going to be able to get up to be able to get that. And, that's part of why the promo is not all that great. It just takes way too many, collectibles, and it takes way too many players to be able to get that type of card. Right here, we have the cultivators. Now, to be able to get these, if you do see, you have to have 30 Harvest collectibles, and each and every single one of these will have a specific thing that they have to meet, a requirement to either be a 91 overall or a 93 overall. If they are able to complete these on Thanksgiving Day, during the games, they will go up in overall. For example, Dak Prescott, 300 passing yards will make him a 93 overall. Jason Pierre-Paul, 2 sacks will make him a 93 overall. And 150 rush plus receiving yards, for example, for Chris Thompson, will make him a 93 overall. So that's cool and all, but you kind of have to make a decision. Do you want a cultivator player or do you want the Michael Irvin? Because if you want to go for the cultivator player, it's going to cost 30 tokens total to be able to get that. And then, of course, Michael Irvin is 37. So you kind of have to pick either or. If you're a grinder and you don't want to spend money on the game, and you don't want to spend coins, then you're going to have to either choose Michael Irvin or one of those players. And, I mean, that's not a terrible, little choice there to make, whichever one you want. But in my opinion, if they really want to make it for the grinders, then they should actually have a lot more opportunities to get more tokens. Right here, we do have a bunch of, upgrade sets, Harvest Gold to, tokens to golds. And then, of course, the main thing we want to focus on here, the Cornucopia pack. So I want to go ahead and get a Cornucopia pack up for you guys. I already, have done it. And we're going to go ahead and show you guys the process in which it took me to get the Cornucopia pack. Now, of course, this is for experimental purposes, showing you guys what's going on. I'm doing this for you guys like I always do. We are opening up the big bundle here, which gives us a bunch of fall packs and a bunch of, I think they're called Harvest or Feast packs, Fall and Feast packs. And right here, the fall packs will guarantee you 1 gold harvest player, and it will also guarantee you a gold normal player, or gold or better. So right here, we're going to get a whole ton of gold harvest players. And while we're opening this, I do want to go ahead and talk a little bit more about this promo in more detail while I do have time while these packs are opening. So in my personal opinion, if I had to rate this promo just based on what I see out of my own 2 eyes right now by playing it for, I think it's been like an hour and a half, I want to say that while it's not a completely terrible promo, there are definitely redeeming qualities within the promo. Like I said, you are able to grind your way to one of those nice little 93 overall cards if they're able to meet the requirements. Also, Michael Irvin is 93 overall. Like I said, 37 total tokens for him. You're also able to play solo challenges, which will guarantee you, X amount of tokens. And you're also able to, play online head-to-head or MUT squads with your friends and earn tokens. Again, you earn 20. And then you're also able to get them for the daily quick sell pack. And you're able to get 3 out of that. Or I'm sorry, 2 out of that. I don't know why I keep saying 3. That's actually for the upgrade set where you could put in your silver tokens and get 3, which I do later on in the video. And unfortunately, it's not repeatable. That would be so cool if it was repeatable. There was a little bit of controversy on Twitter where they did tweet out that set was repeatable, but then they said there was an art error and they are actually trying to make it non-repeatable, so you can only do it 1 time, which does suck. But at the end of the day, I mean, it would probably be a little bit too overpowered anyways. It just sucks that they showed us, what it was, and then they took it away from us. Just not something I really am, happy about. It kind of got a lot of people's hopes up that, this promo will actually be really awesome. And, for the grinders that have a lot of, silver cards just wasted in their binder right now, waiting for something to come out that requires silver tokens only, which we have not had yet. And that would have just been really awesome. But I do understand why they're making it not repeatable, because it would just be way too overpowered. I mean, I have like 250 silver tokens. I would be able to do like 1 million Cornucopia packs. I mean, maybe I'm upset about it because I know what I could do with my stuff, and I thought it would be really awesome to be able to do that, but unfortunately, that's not the case. But here we got a 86 overall Jordan Poyer, and yeah, I mean, these packs aren't completely terrible. I mean, every single one of these gold harvest players is 5K, and that's going to come into play here in a little bit. And we also got ourselves an 83 overall Kelvin Benjamin. So these packs are not completely terrible, but I mean, they definitely could be a lot better for the price tag they have on the bundle, which I do believe is like 5,850 points. Kind of a lot for not a whole bunch back in return. But like I said, once we get to that Cornucopia pack, I am going to break down exactly how much it costs if you're going for scratch. Let's say you're grinding and using all your tokens to get a Michael Irvin, but you also want to do a Cornucopia pack. I know a lot of people are going to sit there and say, like, well, I mean, there's solos in the game, and you have the daily packs, and then you also have the online, your requirements to play online to get the 20 tokens, and it doesn't cost as much as you're saying. But I'm just saying strictly the value you're putting into the pack. There is a value that you're putting in to the set to get the pack. It doesn't matter if you got them for free, if you got them from the online head-to-head wins, or if you got them from a daily pack. You're still putting in value into the set, and it still is going to cost you, X amount of coins that you could be doing for a different set like the Michael Irvin or for a cultivator player. So right here we have the solo challenges I do want to show real quick. You will get a harvester solo pack here. For doing the harvester solo challenges, you do need to have a specific tier of chem right there. Here's the turkey shoots where you are able to get yourself some coins. You also are able to get yourself a Madden harvest token right there for that. And then backyard games, you are able to get X amount of tokens. So 1, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So a total of 8 there, and I do believe you also get 1 in the previous one as well. So for the grinders, I mean, like I said, it definitely is pretty cool to go ahead and get yourself a free Michael Irvin or a free cultivator player. But right here, we are going to use the tokens for the Cornucopia pack, which I'm sure a lot of people do want to see. someone open on YouTube. I'm sure there's already a couple of Cornucopia packs, but this is just my personal opinion, like I said, on what the pack is going to have in it and what the value is and why you should not do the Cornucopia pack. So we are going to go ahead and do it, but real quick, I do want to mention that to do the Cornucopia pack from scratch, let's say that you already did the Michael Irvin and you want to go ahead and do a Cornucopia pack, and you have to buy gold players and you have to make it from complete scratch, it's going to cost you $320K, because you do need, 2 gold players to get 1. You need 32, which is a total of 64 gold players in the harvest, and that's going to be a total of $320K. And this is going to be the pack that we get, and what the value of the pack is going to be is not going to be pretty. So the Cornucopia pack used to be an awesome pack in Madden. You remember me pulling Barry Sanders, Clickwood pulling Barry Sanders, me getting that team of the week on the Buccaneers that went for like $250K or $300K. Just an overall amazing pack that guaranteed you a Thanksgiving legend, and this is what we're getting out of the pack now. EJ Gaines, Derek Barnett, and 80 overall Sam Bradford, 88 overall Vontaze Burfict. Now that's actually really awesome. You're probably thinking, well, you just pulled a really great core elite. That's a really good pull. We got a Bengals alternate. We got a color rush jersey right there. So EJ Gaines, we got Vontaze Burfict. There's some decent value there. Jason Kelsey, again, you're probably thinking, like, this is a really, really, really good pack. I mean, you're pulling a lot of really good elites here. Terry Cohen, which is a fast, most feared player. Moving on ahead, we also got another elite here, 84 overall Richard Dent. So it looks like a really cool mixture, a rainbow pack of awesome cards. But when you really break it all down, and I only made, let's go ahead and see the exact total so I don't screw myself here and say the wrong total. Everything out of that pack was 160K. Now, like I said, when you put that value into the pack, when you put all those collectibles in there, you're basically putting 320K worth of collectibles into that pack. So if you do not make over 320K, the pack was a complete dud. And mine was definitely a dud. 160K, and the only reason that it's up near 100K or above is because I got that Vontaze Burfict. Without that Vontaze Burfict pool, you're looking at maybe 90 to 100K back in the pack when it costs 320K of value to do. Is it worth doing the Cornucopia pack? Hell no. Is it worth grinding for Michael Irvin and grinding for one of the cultivator players? Definitely. Stay clear of the Cornucopia pack. Do not do one. You will not get anything good out of it. More than likely, you will get trash. Hopefully, this little, breakdown of the harvest set, or the harvest promo that we have here in Madden 18 has helped you guys out. I will catch you guys later. Give the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Peace.